Hey guys, I'm Josh Brown.
And I'm Jordan Stevens.
And you're watching the Cars and Health Bars podcast. Let's get right into the episode. Hey guys, welcome to Cars and Health Bars. On today's episode, we are joined by Dylan, half of the founders of the Diffuse car group. Of course, they showed up and showed out at our local car meet a couple weekends ago. Dylan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Fantastic. You know,
It's
all
awesome
working.
to have you on.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely.
Nice to be here.
Man, you guys have quite the group. You guys weren't joking when you said you guys would take up a good portion of the lot there at our Rage and Axe meet. I mean, you guys were that whole side over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make that, but I heard it was a good one.
Man,
We're pretty active. We have people who show up to a lot of our meets. Most people who are in the group, but then we get stragglers and other people that wander in, and that's what we want.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
It's
I think the
about
main
coming
thing
together.
that I really noticed is it's such a diverse car group. It seems like there wasn't really one specific type of car that was mostly dominant in that group. It was
there's
really
like that
kind of
Supra. There's a C6
Yeah.
Grand Sport. I mean, Import.
there's a Mustang S550,
Yeah.
S197 that wasn't there. I mean,
Yeah, we have a lot. That's one thing that a lot of car meets and car groups don't have is diversity. They really have either it's a muscle car group or it's an old school classic car meet, or it's an import, or it's bikes, or it's this, that, and the other. We kind of want to bring everybody together because to me, if I go to a classic, I want to be feel welcome, and so we kind of just include everybody. Whoever wants to show up, they can show up, and it's a car.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're all enjoying motorsports. I think that's a great outlook on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get into a little bit about you yourself, what your build is, how you kind of course, we'll do another interview with Zack, the other half
Yeah.
of the group. But I want to know a little bit about what you're into, what your build is, a little bit about Dylan.
So, really, a little bit about my upbringing. I was, kind of born around cars. My dad built cars. Kind of just seen it growing up. Kind of something that I wanted to follow. I kind of got off that path. Wanted to do science. Wanted to do, go to school for science.
Yeah.
But kind of got roped back into the car community. But right now, I've got a 2018 Hyundai Elantra. It's bagged. It's on AirTech Stage 1.
Nice.
It's got a hardwood trunk. I do all the work myself. I try to keep it out of the shop. And it's kind of something that really you can get on the internet and find anything that you want to do. And I just that's kind of what I did whenever I went into the group was like anything that I can do, we can do as a group. And that's kind of the biggest thing that I do in my life is with my car and the group, kind of bring them together, and just be whole. And with my car, everything's done. I don't plan on doing anything else. I've had people in the group help me on it. I've had people in the group give me ideas, and I would say that this car wouldn't be what it is without the group, I would say.
Do you
That's
all
wholesome,
have like
man.
a common shop you work at, or is it just
No. It's been in the talks about getting a group shop. It's expensive, one.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Definitely.
it would probably, with the amount we have, it would be occupied at all times. So it would have to be a big shop. So for now, we kind of just we're all kind of friends. We all just meet up at so and so's house, whatever, this weekend. Do some work, watch football, play some games, whatever. Just have a
Kind
good
of
time.
sounds like the SKR group, us at Ford. We'll have you come into Ford on Saturday, and aside from the people actually working, that shop is filled up. It's
Yeah,
fun.
oh,
Everyone got
okay.
music bumping. It's like a party almost. Like it's
Yep.
fun.
Yep. That's great, man. I love to hear that.
So how many people would you say are in Diffuse? I know, of course, there's some that just simply follow the Facebook, but there's also some that are in like your core group, I would say.
So we have like, I wouldn't say rules, but we have requirements to get a banner. You can anybody can come to the meets. We accept anybody. But we don't want I don't want to be mean to people's builds, but we don't want something with four mismatching wheels, no bumper, no hood, no
Yeah, like a
no.
I mean, it's
No
your
trunk,
image. Yeah.
with our banner, because that just makes us look bad. Like you can come to our meets. We want to accept everybody, but in order to get a banner, to be an official Diffuse member, there are requirements. You've got to have some modifications. You don't have to be the best. I'm not the best, and it's like there's always going to be somebody out there who's got something better than you. So we just kind of we want to represent the best.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, I don't know all the requirements off the top of my head. They've changed, throughout time. But, engine upgrades, tunes, suspension, wheels, body kits, interior, anything makes you qualified. As long as it looks good.
I'd say, too, that, like, gives the members who aren't, it doesn't have that title of having the banner something to build to, like, if they aspire to be a banner car, they can kind of work their way into it. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool.
I do too.
Yeah,
gives you like a purpose with your build.
Yeah, and like we never turn anybody down, and like if somebody wants a banner, we tell them like, hey man, just work towards your car, just put some time and some effort into it. And you'll get that banner. We're not stingy, we're not mean, like we're not judgmental. We just we have rules that we have to follow in the group, and that's just it is what it is. And but like you guys says, that gives somebody like a like a goal to aim for, like hey, I put some wheels, lower my car a little bit, I can rep a group.
For sure.
And to the younger groups, that's a lot to them, just being accepted, being able to be included in something, that means a lot to them. And there is no age requirement, to if you're 16, just got your car, you want to do some work to it, cool, join the group. If you're 70, just got your 69 Mustang, built, join the group. Bikes, trucks, cars, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I would say that the bike in there. I don't know about the car though. It's definitely built, but I don't know. That car is like, I don't want no banners on it or nothing.
Yeah. Well, and see, like that's how a lot of people are. They like the clean look, and that's how I am. I have my banners, but they're all white. I like clean and simple.
Yeah.
But some people just don't want a banner at all. And we have big banners, we have small banners. We're gonna start doing merch, so like you can rep us in any way that you want. You don't have to do it just on your car.
Yeah.
And that's our goal is just get out there. We don't want to be we don't want to be on TV. We don't want to be like Street Outlaws. We just want to be big locally for Bowling Green and be
Y'all
good.
ever like hit track days up or anything like that?
There's some people in the group who have some track days that they go to. I think there was some that do the drift. We've got a Diffuse group meeting up, I think next month, to do a cruise in Tennessee. It's like it's like Tell the Dragon, but not Tell the Dragon.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool.
Okay.
It's kind of like a toast type thing. So they've got that going on. I myself, I don't do any of that. I go to work, come home, but there are some people that do it.
Yeah. Hey, some people have to just be street cars. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm all about it.
That's pretty much what my car is going to be.
Yeah, I'd like to go fast. My car's not fast by any means. It looks fast. But it'll get gapped by a Prius, so.
Hey, looking clean is half of it.
Yeah, I'd say
hey, man, it looks good getting past.
Look good and get good mileage. That's hard to beat.
Yeah. I get like probably about 25. Not bad. I'm a little heavy foot, but it's okay.
It takes me $15 to drive to Bowling Green every time.
Yeah. What do you drive? What do you guys drive?
I just recently got done with my build thanks to this guy right here.
Nice.
I've got a it's a Dollar Tree Pro Charger. I've got a Torque Storm supercharger.
Hey, this is better than what I've got.
Hey, no hate. It out here gapping people who didn't want to be gapped. I can't say nothing, but I mean, yeah, it made it was bound to make over 800 hub horsepower. I mean, it's
wow. It's
an animal for sure. It's a lot more than I was ready to handle, but yeah, it's It's a fun car. Jordan's car looks far more clean than mine. I will go ahead and give him that title.
It does not. It got backed
It
into
does.
the day before it blew up. It lost
What do you have, Jordan?
I got a 2010 Camaro. It's white. It used to have orange stripes. Now it's not. And just some black wheels. It was lowered. I got stock springs and struts all around right now because one of my springs actually broke.
Oh,
and
man.
I was like, I'll just put back stock till I do coilovers.
Yeah.
The engine blew up, and then I found out that the input shaft on the transmission was twisted. So I'm currently building a 416 stroker with a supercharger to go on top. And then I also got to rebuild the transmission.
Wow, so you're going to have a powerhouse in there.
I got a lot going on.
That's crazy.
It
sounds
all
like
new
it's
exhaust,
gonna be a sleeper
all new,
or a ripper.
yeah, it's gonna make. I mean, it's gonna at least make 8, but it's every bit capable of the block's limitations.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's awesome. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm probably pushing $170.
Hey, that's more than my daily.
Yeah,
my daily struggles to get up to 70 on a hill. It'll slow down.
My daily blew a trans, so yeah, I'm having to drive the street car to work. It's pretty rough.
Well, I had a daily. It's a 98 F-150. It's got the 4.6.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It had issues, and I had a friend who needed to borrow it.
Did it blow a plug out?
No, it blew a rod out of the side of the block.
All right, then. Never mind.
No turning back from there.
Yeah, no turning back. He calls me and he was like, "Hey, man, your truck's knocking." And I was like, "No, it does that." And he was like, "No, this is pretty bad." I was like, "All right." And I was at work. I was like, "All right, I'll come get you." So I left work, and yeah, sure enough, it broke a cylinder 1 and 2's rod.
God.
2's rod was still in the oil pan. I don't know where the other one went. So,
nice. That's like my car. My piston shattered in the drive-through idling.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wasn't even ripping on it.
No, it was easy. I was on a date, just like, we're just going to get some chicken. No.
You was on a mission to get some food. Nothing wrong with that.
I was. Raising
Did you at least get your food?
Dog. Yeah, I did.
Did you at least get to eat?
I made it through the drive-through.
In Louisville, of all places,
not even close to home.
Yeah, that sucks.
Freezing cold, like 30 degrees out, too.
And then had to load it up in the trailer in the snow without a ratchet. It was a great time.
Oh, wow.
Or a winch.
It was in the snow.
Yeah. And I'd never drove a truck and trailer before, so that was fun. It was a great time.
Hey, it's not easy. I have, and I still get nervous when I get by.
We didn't have trailer brakes either.
No, we didn't have trailer. You just kind of got to do stuff you've never done before whenever it comes to helping the homies out. Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
That's like you guys. You guys are like family. It kind of feels like that's what the group that Jordan's a part of, and I kind of dabble in. I feel like that's kind of what keeps groups rock solid is like being a family, being there for each other. I see some groups that are like, I don't know, it's almost like they're in competition with each other on who's either got the fastest or the newest or the best. I feel like those groups like yours and like SKR that kind of like have a rock solid foundation full of guys that, really enjoy each other and enjoy hanging around each other.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We've had to remove some people for that reason, just showboating, boasting.
Yeah.
There have been some people who, all they care about is going fast. And, like we just want to, I don't care if you're fast, look good, slow, can make a turn, can't make a turn. It doesn't matter. That's not what the group is for. So, we have had to remove people from the group for, I guess doing things like that. That case kind of goes back to the rules. Like, there are rules to get in, but there's also rules that get you kicked out.
Yeah, probably like no burnouts or stuff.
Yeah, like, we don't do the takeovers. We don't do the burnouts. We do have a head of enforcement. So, like, he's usually at every meet. If anything does go down, he's usually, I wouldn't say he's confrontational, but he will say, "Hey, man, don't do that." Be, because we usually have kids there because, like, I have a kid, Zack's got kids. So, there's, kids around. And somebody doing a burnout, ripping through the parking lot, smoke you can't see, a kid, something like that gets hit. So like there are rules, but there is no classified car in our group. It's more just automotive, period. If it's got a motor, if I don't there's a guy in there, he's got a grocery cart with a go-kart motor in it. It's cool.
That's cool to me.
That is cool.
And he's got other vehicles, but just that right there makes it unique in its own. So it's just everything. And like you guys said, with the whole competition, there's no competition. We want everybody to feel 100 at all the time.
Yeah, I think even like with SKR, the group that Jordan's a part of, I mean, it's almost like we help each other to like get to like a goal. Like, there was one particular after our car meet over the weekend, there was one race that everybody wanted to see, and it so happened to be my car against somebody else's, and we're like, we got to make sure he beats him. Like,
sure.
Yeah, we were all trying, like, they're like, pull it by the shop, let's double check everything. Like, it's just that camaraderie is just that brothership, brotherhood, whatever you want to call it. That's what really that's a glue. I do want to know. This is one really important topic I wanted to hit on. What is like your local? What is your perspective of like the local scene? You talked about being in Bowling Green. Like of course you're not going to hurt our feelings, but me personally, I feel like there is a large influx of domestic muscle cars. What's kind of your on Bowling Green as a whole, whether it be the cars, the people, all that good stuff?
I would say it's a lot of trucks and a lot of Corvettes. More, it's all Chevy. I'd say Camaros. Now that Dodge has, came up with the Hellcats have taken over, kind of. Mm-hmm. But
for sure, there's a lot of scats out there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of scats. Bumblebees.
I see them all the time.
The scene in Bowling Green, I would say, could be better. It's not really. You've got Holly, that's here. You've got, Beach Bend Raceway, sponsored by Holly, or owned by Holly. I don't know who owns it. You've got, but then you've got, minimum speed shops. So I would say it's more trucks, lifted trucks, Corvettes, lowered cars. But like you said, mainly domestic. The car scene is mainly here is, classics, classic muscle cars, things like that. And that's what we kind of want to get away from. We're not trying to say that, muscle cars aren't cool. But
everyone's seen the Grandpa's 69 Camaro, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everybody's seen your Trans Am that you brought out for the last 10 years. Let this, S550, newer, modern Mustang, park next to you and don't make a big deal about it. Yeah. And, it's also favoritism tier. Like if you have car shows, import's never going to win. It's just not going to win. It's always going to be a classic, or it's going to be a truck.
Yeah, definitely. Agree with that.
and it's not that that's a problem. Maybe the judges just like classics more, but we kind of want to. I wouldn't say take over, but we kind of want to move in and be included.
Yeah, and add some diversity to it. Yeah.
Yeah, just give everybody, because kids. Whenever I was a kid, I liked Lambos, Ferraris, Audi R8s, Bugattis, like Paganis. I didn't want to see somebody's 69 Camaro. That's what my dad wanted to see. That's not what I wanted to see.
I don't know. I was like about everything as a kid, man.
Yeah. Well, I liked them, but it was like if I seen a Lambo, it was the end of the world. It was like, oh my gosh.
Shut it down.
For sure.
Mom, get a picture.
Man, I bet you guys like going to the Nashville Cars and Coffee, because there's a lot of supercars that show up there.
Oh, a couple of them went. I think they had one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man, you guys should hit it up, because for some reason they're having it on Mother's Day this month, which is insane to me. I'm like, I'm trying to spend Mother's Day with either my wife or my mom's.
Take them both with you.
Yeah,
there you go.
Enjoy my hobby for your day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you haven't been. There's like exclusive parking for me and Jordan see Lambos there, McLarens. There's a lot of supercars there. Yeah, higher end cars. There's even some older 80s model Ferraris. Like there's some vintage supercars too. Yeah, it was really cool.
I don't think I've been to a Nashville Cars and Coffee. We'll definitely have to do that.
You're missing out, buddy.
We used to go to the Bowling Green one, which that's local.
Oh yeah, it's nothing compared to Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville. I remember when I first got my car. I got into the Bowling Green scene, and then I started hitting up Nashville, like Import Alliance, Cars.
When do they have a next one? I'll try to set something up. We'll have to look.
This weekend or next?
Nashville Cars and Coffee is Mother's Day, so that'll be
Mother's
like
Day?
not this
Yeah,
Sunday, but the next. Yeah, I won't be there.
At that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, next Sunday.
yeah.
All
So
right, so we'll have to do
the June one for sure. Yeah, and there'll probably be a lot more cars out. It'll be definitely be warm by then.
Yeah,
for
should
sure.
we go to like Import Alliance? I think,
Yeah, so
that is good.
So this year, I should have started with this. Diffuse is new. We started it last year. I would say November, December, maybe just this year, January. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it was kind of just something that me and Zack thought about wanting to make. But before that, the only group I was a part of was CATA, and it's Korean Automotive Tuning Association.
Okay.
They've probably got 10,000 followers on Facebook. It's only Korean cars, can be in the group. Kia, Hyundai, and Genesis, I believe Genesis. So it's mainly Hyundai's, Kias, very little Genesis. But they have their own section at Import Alliance every year.
that's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's. I think, don't beat me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the biggest group to show up at Import Alliance every year. We probably have 50 to 60 cars that show up just as a group with CATA. They all have banners. Most of them do, 90% of them. I've got a CATA banner. So with the Import Alliance, we're grouping up with them this year for the fall meet at Beach Bend. So
Nice.
we'll be parked with them.
I'll definitely be out there.
Yeah, we've got some people going to the spring meet in Atlanta, I think.
They do roll racing there, right? Or am I thinking of Streetcar Takeover?
Streetcar Takeover, I'm not sure about Import Alliance. I would assume so because it's a lot of imports. It's all imports.
Do they do like motorcycles or anything? I feel like I haven't seen any.
I don't know. Beach Bend, man, that's not a very far roll though.
No, they start in the drift pad there and go.
Yeah, they start back there up by that circle track.
Okay. Yep. Wow. All right.
I didn't figure a bike down a roll, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm not taking my bagged car down that track.
I don't blame you.
But I myself personally try to attend any Import Alliance that I can. It's probably the best meets in my opinion.
They're good.
That you can go to. The best car event that you can go to. If you like imports. If you don't like imports, don't go.
Dude, the Nashville one, I'm telling you, that thing pops.
Really? See, that's the summer meet, right? And they do
it'll
it
be
nighttime?
at the Speedway. No, it was in the daytime last time I went.
Was it?
And like the buildings in the center of the track would be full of all the cars, like the real high-end ones, like NSXs. And
is it at the Nashville Super Speedway?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's in Lebanon. Yeah. That's not far.
It's right outside of Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even like import versus domestic is a lot of fun too.
Yeah, that's why I like Streetcar Takeover.
Yeah, Streetcar Takeover is fun.
I got a buddy. I was begging him to bring his IS 300 meet, but he just happened to have his drift car out. I bet you'd really like it. It's a IS 300, but it's got, of course, they come factory with 2Js, but it's got like the Supra 2J. It's got the forged internals and the bigger turbo. I mean, this thing is straight up sleeper. Yeah, it's like a sleeper for sure. I think it runs like 10s in the quarter.
Yeah,
car's
insane. CDO9.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that car
manual swap.
Oh
yeah, manual swap too.
And it's a IS 300.
Yeah,
4-door IS.
That is such a sleeper, man.
It moves too.
Oh, I bet it does.
Especially
with it being, like a actual. What is a supermoto? The difference is what 2JZ GTE.
Yeah, you got the GTT and the GTE. The GTT has the forged internals to handle the boost because the GTE is the IS 300 stock motor, which doesn't come with the turbo, so it doesn't need those forged internals from factory.
Gotcha. I didn't know that. Just learned something new.
Yeah, IS 300. People sleep on the IS 300. I mean, that's the poor man's 2J because I mean it is a 2J. Yeah. You just don't have the spoolie snail hooked up to it. I mean, it's easy to buy a turbo kit for it too.
Oh yeah. Well, what did Toyota make? I think it's the Celsior. That came with it was a V8. I think it's a 5.0.
Celsior, I don't know.
That's news to me.
I think it's a Celsior. There's a guy in the group who's got one. He's on bags. That's how I met him.
Oh, cool.
What year?
I'm not sure. It's an older. It looked to me when I first saw it, I thought it was a Benz. I thought it was a Mercedes.
Okay. Sounds like a VIP car.
Yeah, it looks like an older, which I can't say older because older style being like Mercedes Benz look newer. Probably
sure.
like 2000, 2001 Celsius.
Gotcha.
But
Alright.
he had it imported from Japan, so
Okay.
it's a national
Cool.
import. Yeah,
RD or
it
right-hand
is
drive
right hand
car.
drive. Yeah,
Ooh,
it is. It's right
I
hand drive.
love that.
Super cool, man. He takes real care of. It's garage kept. So
I know we're kind of coming up on the 30-minute mark. I don't want to hold you too much past that. I do want you to plug your upcoming meet on May the 10th, though, for any of our listeners that want to come out and attend and represent us.
oh yeah, for sure. We've got a meet coming up May 10th, I believe. I'm not sure of the times. If you join the group, if you can,
Yeah,
it'll be in there.
I will plug in the Facebook link here for anybody that's watching. Just click this link right here, and it takes you directly to their Facebook page.
Yes, sounds good.
So I'm definitely going to try to get some SKR guys to come out there, and it's only right you guys came to our event, so of course we got to come support you guys. I'm sure you guys are going to shut it down pretty quick. That's you guys have quite the group.
We like to show out. We act good, but we try to get as many people as we can. And the more people, the bigger the scene. The more people that see it, the more people that show up. So it's a chain reaction.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah.
Well, Dylan, it has been awesome having you on. I've really enjoyed talking to you, and I can't wait till we can have Zach join us and, of course, get the rest of the discussion talked about, because it's been awesome having you on and exploring what your group is all about.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been an honor to get to express it and tell you guys a little bit about what we do. And the next time we'll get a little bit more in depth whenever we get Zach on here.
Sounds
great,
good.
Man. Well, with that being said, guys, we'll throw it to our gaming segment, and we will see you there after the ad. And we are back with your gaming segment for today. We are bringing back the OG tier list that we used to do back in the day, because why not? So today we have a Grand Theft Auto online update tier list, and I feel like this might as well just be a DLC tier list, because that's what they were. So I guess we can go ahead and start dropping some of these into Never Played, because I feel like they're just saying the After Hours, the Sabotage, I'm definitely saying Never Played.
What's that? I don't even know that one.
I think they...
Oh, is that when they added the races with the bikes?
Then they added like the Mad Max like weird beetle bug thing with the guns on it. I remember this. I didn't really care too much for this update. I mean, it was fun at first.
The races were pretty fun. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
There was a trick on them. I did not win, but it was fun.
What are you feeling?
It didn't add a whole lot. I felt like, I don't remember in multiplayer that it really changed much either. It's more like a limited time mode. I don't think it was limited time, but people didn't play it after the update ended.
Yeah.
So C tier, I think is fair.
C tier.
Wasn't a bad update. Didn't ruin the game.
I don't really know what this update is, unless it's update?
Dude, man, all it added was that beach buggy and some clothes. I was like, dude,
really?
What? Yeah,
that's D tier for sure.
Yeah, I was like, it's one of the first updates that ever came out, if it's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think it is the Beach Bum update. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Beach Bum, because there's the M in Bum. Beach Bum update. It's like very first one. I don't know which, because I feel like there is, maybe there's not. Okay, so we'll just classify this. Well, no, there's another Valentine's one.
Yeah.
We'll just consider this the Valentine's update. The Valentine's Day Massacre.
Mm-hmm. I remember that. I think
this one, I don't know what they added, because this one, of course, they added the Thompson.
Yeah, and they added that car, and there's a game mode, too. Now, that one was fun. I played the game mode for that.
Yeah, I don't know that I know this one so much, the second one.
The Tommy gun cock. I can't mess with
Tommy gun was good, yeah. I even bought the dumb car that came with it. Just the Roosevelt. It was called the Roosevelt.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in D tier, because I just don't remember. They might have added the Deagle, because I think that's what's in this box right here.
We done had the one pistol that one shot you.
Can't remember. I'm gonna say D tier. And I didn't play top dollar bounties. I never heard of that before. I don't know about you. I think this is literally them just adding that car, and I can't tell what car that is. No, because the T20 has gull-wing doors. The Turbo R. What was?
I don't know that one.
I don't know either. I guess we can just go ahead and put this in. I've never played because I mean I'm guessing it's just them adding a car in at some point because yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say unless it's in the finance and felony, but no, it's just a regular car. Oh well.
I don't remember the name of that one.
I feel like it was one of the, like you said, one of the originals as well, with the Beach Bum update.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely an early one. I added the buggy. Maybe I don't remember any weapons it added.
Was the Sanchez already in the game by then? Because if it wasn't, it was added in then.
No, I think it was in when the game dropped. I might be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to put this anywhere other than D tier because if it just added something simple, I just feel like we can't put it that high up.
Yeah, I agree.
This also kind of seems like one of the earlier updates. Captures something.
Yep, capture. It was the game mode update. I can't remember. It was I feel like I remember playing this game mode. It was like a 4 and like a smaller sized area of the map, and you'd have to capture the like package that dude's got. And I remember just sniping dudes. It was fun.
Oh, is that one you grinded like crazy with the cargo bob and that little
No.
Oh, okay. God, you played that one so much.
That was the OG.
That was one of the OG grinds. That one, and then the one where you go downtown by the
Something Cove was that name of that one.
Yeah, and there was the one with the parking garage that you did a lot too.
No, that was that one. You start at the parking garage and you make your way.
Oh, it's the same mission? Oh, okay. That's why they both seem so familiar. But yeah, where do you want to put this?
I'd say C tier.
C tier. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't bad, but it was an early update. It didn't add a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's the holiday update. I don't know what year though.
Yeah. It's hard to say.
Well, holiday updates are always goated. They're always B tier to me because the snow.
Yeah.
Always good vibes.
Is fun. And you can actually drift in the snow too.
Now that was one of my favorite updates right there, dude.
Yeah, that was a fun one. They added the the tubes, the Evil Knievel style races. They added that
one
bike.
Add Tron too?
Yeah, it did. The same update.
S tier. Tier. You can't, if you know me in Tron on GTA, dog. S tier. You don't meet me in the tunnels.
You don't meet me in the tunnels. I love it. Yeah, I'm only seeing one other one that might be the Tron one because there's also another one right here, but I'm pretty sure that one was the Tron one.
I remember this next one, the game mode, but I do not remember anything in multiplayer.
I don't either, man. I can't. I don't really want to put it that high because I just don't remember being notable.
Much. Yeah. A lot of these updates, I didn't. There's a lot of small updates to the game that they are what they are.
Maybe C or D. I mean, I'm kind of torn. I mean, it did add something other than. Yeah, I was gonna say it added something more than just dumb cosmetics in a vehicle. This here, man, I don't know. I feel like I might have a hot take. I feel like the yacht was the biggest waste of money ever. Like,
sorry,
it's I guess it's a flex. I don't know. Did you really?
Yeah, dog. I had the flex.
My God, I don't remember that. I don't know. I just felt like it was a waste of money. What were they, like $10 million? It was
easy to get 10. Dude, it could be like 15.
Oh my God! So you did like the yacht update then?
Yeah.
All right, where do you have it? Where do you
dig the yacht update, dude? The personal defense on you ain't coming near my shit, dog. Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah,
what are you thinking?
Like A tier. That's a good update.
A tier. Oh, where did it go? All right, we got A tier. All right, so Festive Surprise 2015. This is the OG one. Yeah, you had.
Because it came out in 14, right? So this was the first one.
Yeah, this is the very first one.
Yeah, that's S tier. The first snow update. You and the boys,
Yeah.
Good vibes.
I don't know this one off the top of my head.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. Where's the biker? There's the biker update. Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't really know. I'm just gonna put this in never played because it's just not really. It's not
Now,
giving me any
finance and
ideas.
felony, I got S tier all
S
day.
tier, S tier
Yeah,
all the way.
that was
This
one of the
added
best.
so much to the game, man. It added so much to the game. I almost want to put it like
the
very
Empire.
top.
I think it was the best update they did,
Yeah, the
except
best
maybe
update.
the OG heist.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a heavy hitter. So, yeah, the finance and felony that really revived that game.
It did.
Now the tuning, I think
didn't
that
play,
was.
but I know about this.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I have to rate it high.
No, you did play this. This is the. Yeah, this was the introduction. No, it's not.
This is when they added a drift tune on vehicles. I know what it is.
Okay, I was gonna say because this is the bennies whenever they added the low ride. Okay, so yeah, okay.
That is drift tune on vehicles.
I don't know about that.
A tier.
Okay,
dude, GTA
even
Online
without playing it.
Yeah, I know about that.
Okay.
The contract I played a little,
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Was it new or was it something that just kind of small?
That's Dre. That's Dr. Dre right there, dog. It added his album into the game too, like when it came out.
Death Row was the label that paid me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where you got
Screw Death Row. I never played it, but the story on it was pretty cool, I thought. So I had to give at least B tier. I think it's cool to have OG rapper and GTA. Like, it's cool.
Yeah. All right, the motorcycle update, the MC.
Now that came out after the VIP
Finance and felony.
Right?
Yeah. It was after.
I like it. It gave you more avenues to make money too. The customization was cool too. I give it an A tier. It definitely added a lot. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I can see why
I feel like
the
people that couldn't afford to get into the finance and felony update, I feel like that was a good stomping ground for them to be on.
You're missing out if you weren't a VIP.
Yeah, it was for real, dude. And then you were.
I need a little bird. Here it is.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Festive surprise.
Options.
I mean, of course, that's I put it up here with the Christmas updates. I feel like they just need to be in their own category.
Yeah, they're just OG, the lowrider dog. And I added more than just lowriders too.
Yeah, I feel like it can't be higher than the Los Santos, like the Bennies, because of course that's just a better version of what this is. But the lowriders are cool.
I mean, that's GTA. Lowriders is just GTA.
But Lamar, of course, in GTA Online, which is cool. Lamar from the story.
I'd have at least B tier, maybe A though.
I'm feeling B for sure. I'm feeling top of B.
Yeah,
I think that's a good spot for it. This is the Gun Runner. So let's see, is Doomsday on here? Because
is that the one where the Insurgent game mode was added? Or am I thinking
of
a different one?
I don't know. I think the Gun Runner was whenever they added in where you could have those semis that were like mobile units.
Oh, dude, I had one of those. That was dope.
Was it? I never got one. I never got into one.
The orbital strike on it, dude. That was stupid. Didn't matter where.
See, I don't know if that's part of Doomsday or not. I think Gun Runner came and they added Doomsday as a bonus because I think the Gun Runner was one of the first ones.
I still liked it.
So where do you have the Gun Runner? Because I never did get to play it that much.
I'd say B tier because there was a lot of griefing with cheaters with that update.
That's fair,
dude. The Halloween update, that slasher mode.
God, so much fun. So much fun. I put it A or S. Like, it is so fun.
S tier, arguably. Like, you can get your boys in on that, and it was just fun.
It was so much fun. Dude, they made it so dark on those maps. Like, it was so much fun. Dude, I just remember me and Logan playing that. Yeah. Oh, my God. Heist, of course, like, almost S+. Like, it's Heist added so much. Where'd it go?
There, A tier.
Heist added so much to the Grand Theft Auto 5.
We were kind of talking about this before it started up. Get me yapping about the heist. I ain't gonna stop.
That's for sure. I mean, it's the heist is so good.
About one of them doing the mastermind challenge.
Oh my God!
There will never not be. Let's just say your boy spent a lot of time trying to do the mastermind.
Several consistent hours.
I got let down. Multiple days of consistent grinding. And I got let down.
Like, God, it was during Christmas too, of all times. It was Christmas.
I just said, I'm gonna need that. I need that. Give me that shark card.
I remember that. You were like, no, that's it. That's it.
It's all over now. I had a lot of plans.
Yeah, we were all planning out what we're gonna do with the money. I'm not a hipster update. I remember this update. I did too. Like,
didn't that add the smart car?
It added the smart car.
Yeah, it's got to be A tier just because of that, dog. Smart car.
We all got a smart car. Smart car is accelerating.
And they're all like, "What's POTS?" He's finally like, "It's stopped backwards."
Yeah, nobody ever realized D4 is the only one.
So
nobody
funny.
Understood him. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
That's part 1 and 2 of the same update. I remember the image, but I don't remember.
Oh, the Golden Deagle? I remember the Golden Deagle. Yeah, I don't know.
Something games. I don't remember.
Hold on, something gains.
Yeah, look this one up. I feel like I might be overlooking something with that.
I'm not seeing anything here. On Rotten Gains? I don't know.
Maybe Rotten.
Gotten Gains? Yeah, it is Gotten Gains. Part 1 and part 2. Yeah, I have no idea. It looks like it was released it was released in 2015, so it was peak us playing. It added luxury vehicles such as the Sterling GT, the Vigero, the Windsor. Remember the Windsor? Added the compact PDW. Added a bunch of tattoos. The second part 2 added the marksman rifle, the single shot pistol. I remember that. The golden duster knuckles.
Well, part 1 sounds kind of meh.
Part 2 also added a new radio station, the lab, and Chemical Bros.
Okay, I think that's got to go up there a little bit.
And it also added in a custom job at Los Santos International Airport and Zacuto military base. I don't remember that. I don't remember that mission. Yeah. So it was an update while we were playing. It was just added random cars. I mean, I think I maybe drove the Windsor. I don't remember.
I give it B tier.
Yeah.
Not that one. Part 1, I'm like, eh.
Part 1, A? Okay.
Yeah. Part 2, though.
Part 2, B.
Yeah, B.
All right. Looks like
this one was good. I had the 3-car garage.
Yeah, that's right. It added the 3-car garage onto your building. Oh, yeah, you had to. I'd say A tier for sure.
Did it add the casino too, or is that a different one?
No, there's the Diamond Casino update. Well, no, is that the Diamond Casino heist?
That's the heist. I think this update added the casino in the game too.
Yeah, casino heist, high life.
No, the casino heist added the casino.
Oh no, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 different. Okay, so this was just the garage.
Yeah, I like that. It was definitely a needed thing for some players.
Yeah, I mean, you get so high level. I mean, you start needing more room. I mean, like, golly, I had garages all over the dang map, dude. What do you say, A or B tier?
I'd say B. I really didn't add much other than that.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what this is.
I remember
what is it?
Photo. It's an OG update. I know that, but I don't remember what it did.
Oh, man. I don't know either. Let's, I was going to say let's do a Google search, but I don't see copy and paste. I'm going to just search for the image. Yeah. I'll just say never played.
I never played Drug Wars either, I don't think.
Neither. I don't know what Los Santos Summer Special was. Let's see. Los Santos. No, not Tuners. Summer Special. Summer Special added yacht missions, business battles.
I never played this one, I don't think.
No, I don't think this added anything too crazy that we really used. It added some of the F1 cars, looks like.
Yeah, I don't think I played none of that.
Yeah. Okay, so here we got the bennies, the lowrider update. I feel like everybody got in on that. I mean, everybody was like bouncing and
yeah, for real, bro. I had the van. I had.
Oh yeah, you did have the van.
subs.
I
Yeah,
forgot about
dog.
that. Oh my god,
Don't even get me started on that.
This got to be A tier. This is so
I
much
agree.
fun.
That's just peak GTA is lowriders.
Remember whenever Speedy and all them were playing in D4, somebody fell on the ground. They were acting like they were eating him with the lowrider.
I remember that. Dude, this update kind of teed me off
Flight
a
School.
bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Why is that?
I think it added the Hydra, which I instantly bought, but also that other plane that's in the photo of it there. I can't remember the name of it. I thought that was like gonna have guns.
Hornet. The Hornet?
No,
that sounds.
I thought it was.
I remember
had
a yellow
guns.
nose on the front.
Yeah, and it didn't. It was really good at flying, but it didn't have guns. I was so mad. I spent like $2 million on that thing.
Oh my god, I remember that. You were so mad and you couldn't sell it back.
This thing ain't even good.
They got you bad on that one.
I just wanted the Hydra. I was so happy when they added it.
Yeah, where you got it, because it's got good and bad in it.
It did have good, so I'd say B.
That's fair. The merchants or mercenaries, yeah. I feel like this just added like the whole Doomsday stuff. The VIP had like where you can interfere with people's heists or whatever. I don't know. It could be wrong.
I don't remember that. I think that's after I stopped.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that photo at all. And see, it's got a VTOL there. Like I do not remember having a VTOL.
Also, Drug Smuggler or something Smuggler. I've never played it either.
I don't think I did, as far as I can remember. Now this one, bro.
Yeah, this is where the vehicle switched mid race, like whether it was boat, land, sea. Yeah.
The sprunk suit too, like peak. Yeah.
I don't really care where this goes. I'll let you free willy this one.
I'd say B.
That's
definitely fair. Hit the boys on the update. Now we gotta figure out which one added the game, the last man stand. Yeah, sumo, bro. That was man.
We might have lost that one.
Yeah, that one was the best, I think. Sumo update was so good.
You want to talk about this one while I look that up real quick?
The rocket cars. See, I never played that game mode a lot. It's cool. I definitely like the car. I had it. What was it called? I can't remember.
Sumo was a part of the Lowriders custom, so I already have it up there.
Yeah, it deserves where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the car. I don't know. It's
pretty unrealistic. Right. I mean, I wasn't really about the realism.
I don't mind it being unrealistic. I just wasn't about it, really.
Yeah.
Cool, but I never played that mode over like the others.
So where would you have it at?
Let's see.
That's fair. I don't know this one. Some sort of heist of some sort.
Casino heist?
No, because the casino heist is right there. So this is like the Cabana heist.
I don't know. I've never done that one.
The Cabana heist, yeah.
Speed Shop? I didn't play that one. That would be right up my alley, though.
Yeah. Crime
Enterprise.
Enterprise, yeah. Didn't play.
The Diamond Heist, I did.
No, this is the Diamond Casino.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the casino.
I did too. I thought it was cool. I thought it added.
Never gambled in real life, but man, that man would get on GTA and spend every dollar there.
You got A or B on it?
Probably A. It added a lot.
Yeah.
Especially, I kind of rope it in with the heist.
Yeah.
The casino heist. I did actually play that.
Did you? Okay. Where do you want it at?
I would have it A. It was a good heist. You could stealth it out a lot. You had a lot of options with that.
That's pretty cool.
I don't remember it as much, though, because I really didn't play it a lot. I played it one time.
I don't know anything about the Doomsday heist.
Yeah, I never played it. I added a jetpack there, though.
Yeah, I remember that. Whichever one...
Tank. I don't remember that being I remember that being in the game before, though.
I do too.
Not the Rhino, but the other tank. The OP version of it.
Yeah. The High Life update introduced the bullpup rifle and some
Dude, I
cars that
like
we
the
didn't have in
bullpup.
the beginning. Yeah, I like it.
That was a good one then.
I'd put it up there A or B for sure.
Yeah. I don't
I'd
know
say
exactly
B.
where. I'd say I couldn't put over Benny's, you know.
That's true.
I think
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
go A almost. No, not that one. The Benny's.
The Benny's?
SMB, the lowrider.
That's
That one.
the Benny's lowrider was. This wasn't the Benny's lowrider. It was
That's
this
Benny's
one.
right there in the photo, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, but I think that wasn't. I don't think was Lamar in the Benny's one. Because I thought that was this one, the Los Santos Lowriders Customs.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. We'll group them
together.
Yeah.
They got the same vibe. Independence Day, bro. A tier.
Yeah.
Tier.
The musket, dude.
Like
the monster truck.
Dude, just getting on the 4th of July when that came out, dude, was a vibe.
Everybody shooting rocket launchers at each other.
The fireworks launcher. Everyone rolling around in the monster truck. I mean, I remember, dude, we all mobbed out in that monster truck.
That was so much fun, dude. The musket was so much fun.
Yeah, it was just a fun update.
And of course, we have the Valentine's Day. Yeah, I liked it quite a bit. I liked the Tommy gun.
Was good. But
Roosevelt
we already rated
cool.
it with the other one, so.
Yeah. Where did we have it at? Oh, well, we had it at D tier. The other one.
Never mind. Okay, yeah, it's.
I'd say B or C. Yeah. Tommy gun was good. Yeah, that's. I like that, dude. It's hard to beat the heist and the felony. That made that game so much better.
Man, that Halloween one was underrated, in my opinion.
Definitely underrated. I mean, they put the festive ones on a pedestal.
Didn't the Finance and Felony add all the multiplayer challenges too, like drive backwards longest, or like
yeah, it did.
Oncoming track. Like, dude, there was a lot to that one.
There was a lot. It was, gosh, almost made it into a whole new game.
Yeah, like it was just free play became different.
I like how everybody kind of
Mark II was like right around then too.
Everybody was kind of on to Rockstar whenever they put the maze bank. Like, so they're going to eventually do something with that maze bank building.
Yep.
I want to know, for you guys who did get into the Finance and Felony, which building did you choose to be your main office? Because
I chose that one over there, kind of closer to the beach.
Yeah, the cheapest one. Look at this.
Yeah, that was a good one, dude. I like the area.
It was.
Because it's away from all the chaos. And
yeah,
that's definitely something you got to think about, because you want to be getting griefed every time you get out of your building.
That's true. See, mine wasn't. I didn't buy Maze Bank, but my one was like right across the street from Maze Bank. I feel like that was a pretty rough spot, because you had the dudes coming out of Maze Bank.
I remember which one you're talking about.
I didn't mind it. That was a good
dude. That ramp. If you were in a muscle car, you couldn't leave it. You'd do a burnout the whole time.
That was a good straight stretch, though. If you got out of your parking garage, that was a great straight stretch. But I mean, you have the same one. You've got down the coast straight stretch. Yeah, that was well. I mean, how often did you really visit your hotel after you got the business?
Never, bro. My assistant and me we had
living quarters.
You know
you had a dude assistant, didn't you?
No, I had a girl.
Are you sure? I thought you had a dude assistant. Nah. Somebody had a dude assistant, and it was like, it's my boy right there. I'm like, all right, cool.
Maybe I did. I thought I had a girl though.
My God, yeah, I had to throw it to a tier list. I like how you had
the safe. You open your
the
safe. Up, show all your money.
Yeah, I love how depending on how much money you had is how much it was in your office or on your desk. You knew who had their money up.
Mm-hmm. Like, homie down bad, ain't he?
I love how in the meeting table, like you said at the head, he pulls the gun out and sets it on the table. Like everything about that was so cool. They knocked it out of the park with that update.
The griefers,
man. Whatever update had that stupid motorcycle, I wanted to put it in F tier so bad just because of that griefing motorcycle, the one that flies and shoots rockets and everything.
Presser?
Yeah, stuff that everybody griefed with. Like, God,
that presser was a way to get yourself a friendly message.
Yeah, I know. You'd be in the Hydra just getting mad because this dude in a bike or motorcycle would just mess you up. You'd be like, this is so gay.
Don't even get me started.
He sent a friendly message. Okay. Well, guys, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Again, a big thanks for Dylan from Diffuse coming on. And great thanks for you guys that stuck it out to the end of this episode. With that being said, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.